Hey guys, oh my god, my hair. I did wash it. I've washed it since I've been here like once. It's fine. Why wash it? It's literally covered all the time, but I do wash it because it is gross every time I have to like take off my masks or anything, and just like being up there, even with like a hair thing on it, I just cover it. And like my eyes are like dry. I'm trying to keep my skin as healthy as I can. I promise you. I just wash my face and put a ton of lotion on it. It'll be fine. It's fine. Um, I guess I just have some things that, like over the last couple days, things that I've thought about. So a couple nights ago, oh my God, look, even my neck is red, guys. I don't suggest wearing mask on top of mask on top of mask on top of gown on top of hairnet on top of gloves, and just like washing your body all the time, because I'm just so dry. How long will it take for my body to recover from this? So anyways, I digress so much. Lord Jesus, it is from working all night, and I've now finished my I know it's weird because today is technically day 9, but it's actually day 8 because I haven't went to sleep yet. But I've done 5 in a row so far, and that's fine. That's not wearing on me at all. I'm going to go a couple more days. I might get Saturday or Sunday night off. Fingers crossed. There's been a lot of shit that's been going on with this company, and they're trying to get it figured out. And so one of the things is like days off, because originally I was under the impression I'm going to come and only work 21 days straight. And then once I got here, I was finding out other people were being told differently. Like they were being told they got one scheduled day off, one mental health day, one this, one that. And then, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I literally, like, for once they have free food downstairs in the ballroom, and I was down there complaining and getting their shit together, helping them get their shit together. And I actually like scarfed a granola bar so fast, and haven't drank anything. I'm probably gonna die of aspiration. But so where was I? Oh yeah, I might get a day off. I don't know. We'll see. Apparently there's an email coming out with big changes about days off, so I'm waiting to see about that. But either way, I'm gonna try to take a day off either Saturday or Sunday. And then hopefully later in the week take another day off, because I'm not really sure what's gonna be in this email, but I'm really gonna try to get like 2 really good days off, because it's not mentally exhausting. I am loving every minute of what I'm doing. I really am. It makes me question everything about life and what I'm doing with my life. And but the upsetting part is knowing that I've been here for 8-9 days with other people who have still not worked a day. And it's just like, yeah, they could take my shift for a day if they wanted to. I won't be sad about it. I love my unit. I love what I'm doing. Please don't take it away from me completely, but like, I'll take a day off if they want to work and get out of the hotel. Shit, I'll give them a couple days. Like, whatever. It's fine. Anyway, so some of the things that have happened over the last couple weeks. So I remember, I think it was Italy, who everyone was freaking out about, because they were picking and choosing who lives and dies, who gets the vent, who doesn't get the vent. So where the hospital I'm at, I have yet to feel like there's been an issue with ventilators. I feel like every patient that gets intubated and comes up to us has a vent, no questions asked. It's never been an issue. And actually at one point we had 2 patients pass away. I'm trying to not talk about negative stuff on here until the end, and then it'll be like, warning, don't watch it if you don't like this stuff. But anyway, so their vents were sitting around. We had 2 vents sitting there for the whole shift, and I was like talking to the respiratory therapist, like, hey, you need vents? I have vents. I'll sell them to you. But they weren't in a hurry to take them, so I don't think vents are an issue in the unit I'm in or in the hospital I'm in. Not to say they aren't an issue in other hospitals here in New York City, but I only go to one, and that's all that I hear about, because between working night shift and sleeping all day, I don't have time to talk to my other friends too much, who are on day shift, because I don't want to text them in the middle of the night, and obviously they're not texting me in the middle of the day, to kind of see how things are going for them. But also, I'm trying to think, I don't think anyone else is in the ICU. I think I'm the only one. I'm rubbing in lotion. My hands are clean, I promise. I think I'm the only one on, well, there's one other guy. He's actually, so it's funny, I'm a pediatric NP. He's a NICU PA, or at least that's his specialty. And we're both fucking racking it out in these adult ICUs. Nobody else wanted ICUs. Nobody else is in the ICUs, which makes me laugh because I love it. But so anyway, so vents are not an issue. One thing that today was the first time I've seen it, is we don't have our arterial line. So today was the first day we found a random arterial line, I want to say last night. So we had an issue last night where we were digging for supplies to do like a little mini procedure, if you will, at the bedside. And so we were like digging for things that we could use for this procedure, because obviously it's a PACU turned ICU. We don't have your typical ICU type stock room. So like we don't have typical supplies. But at the same time, we're right next to the OR. So I'm not going to say it. It could be true. It could not be true. We might be stealing things from the OR. We might not. It wasn't me. They found a random art line. And so they put it in someone today. They probably put it in the one guy who probably has the best chance of survival. And I don't think he's on any medication that would warrant an arterial line, and we could have picked someone better, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. There was one arterial line. Nobody else is getting an arterial line. We'll see how long it lasts until one of these nurses or doctors or someone messes with it and loses it, and that's what it is. The other thing there is a shortage of, and oh my gosh, central line, central access. And I know I probably speak above some people's heads if you're not in the medical field and you've never heard these terms. So central line, it's kind of like when you go into the ER, or if you've ever been admitted in the hospital and you have an IV. It's like that, only better. And so there's a shortage of them, and people hide them. And I mean, they don't hide them. Like, we had one on our unit. ED had one for the entire ED, ER, whatever you want to call it. They are like so hard to come by. And the one thing you notice is when someone asks for a central line, the first question is, how old are they? So it's not the same as picking who lives and who dies, like Italy stated with the ventilators, but it is a funny thing to consider. Like, how old is this patient before you go put a central line in them? You know, we could use it for someone younger, someone with less comorbidities, someone who's not as bad. So yeah, that's funny to me. And funny, not haha, just funny. It's like third world. That's third world shit. Yeah, so that's crazy. Let's see, another thought of the 5 days in a row. I'm just trying to think of things that I didn't mention in my last video. My last video, I wanted to touch base on my first video where I was crying because I was a crybaby. This video, I want to kind of like hit some things that I've thought about over the last couple days. So there's that. Another thing, so a nurse, was it last night that we were sitting there talking. So first of all, these nurses and myself, we get along great. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I am a nurse. I know where they're coming from. If they need help, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I also am able to help the resident understand different things. You know, I've been there. I have, and so I'm also able to offer advice, like, oh, hey, in my experience, this is what I did. And just, it's nice to just bounce ideas off of each other. And it's great because I feel like I'm contributing to this. I feel like he calls it the Wild Wild West, and it is for sure the Wild Wild West. So yesterday we just stuck a needle in someone's chest because they needed it. I mean, it saved a life, sure, but in real life we would not have done that if this COVID crisis was not happening. If there was an attending on the unit, there's no way they would have ever let that happen. But it's the Wild Wild West that we call the PACU ICU. So anyways, we get along great. I try to take, I have plenty of, I don't want to say downtime, but there's plenty of time where, we've cleaned up the unit. Everyone's kind of settling. The nurses are kind of charting. The only thing they have to chart is like, I don't know, I think they have to chart off on meds that they give, and they have to chart eyes and nose like once a shift. And they try to chart some vitals, but other than that, there's no other required documentation at this moment. But they all do a very nice job at trying to document as much as they can, and they flip these patients and they bathe these patients, and they just take such great care of them. And it's amazing. So the one was she was stressed, and we're all stressed. You just don't have the staff. But her question was, or not question, but her statement to me last night is, she's like, we need help. We need more people. And I looked at her and I said, honey, you are the help. Like, everyone on that unit is from the company I'm here with. There is not one nurse on that unit works for Woodhull or for the hospital system out here. Not one person on that unit is from New York. Like, you are the help. And if you weren't here as the help, there would be no one for this unit. So like, there's no one to give you to help. You are the help. And it kind of just blew my mind, because like, how scary is that? How scary is it to think that? And this is one unit. My unit is one unit. That's 12 beds. 12 patients would not have nurses if it weren't for us being here. That's 12 patients. Not to say that they're all going to make it, because this disease is literally killing people. But if we weren't there, they would have already been gone. I can't imagine the other units that are the same way, the other units that are being staffed. And the problem is New York had been dealing with this for longer than they realized, and so they weren't wearing the proper masks. And so a lot of their staff are out because they're positive COVID, and some of them are sick. And so, oh my God, that really bothers me. So we are the help. And God, that really, I think, obviously every moment, I'm breathing in every moment. Not literally, because I'm not breathing in the COVID, but I'm taking it every moment. I'm trying to, one, just empathize with these people and these people's families, and really just appreciate every moment and appreciate everything that's happening around me. And that, I think, just kind of like, I blew my own mind when I said that. I was like, we're the help, and that's 12 beds that would not be able to be used if we weren't there. That's 12 lives that we are struggling every day to keep alive, to help get them better. And that's huge. That's huge to me. That's so much bigger than anything I've ever been a part of. It's crazy. What else? Oh, this is why I'm in such a good mood today. My friend Elena, shout out to you, Elena. You are fucking amazing. I'm going to post a picture on my Instagram. And I'll probably put it on my Facebook too, because why not? I like to share happy things. And okay, let me back up, because I want to share my happy thing last, because this next thing really hurts my heart. So for those of you who know me personally, I bartend for fun on my days off before all this quarantine thing happened. I do it at a place called Blue Willie's. Blue Willie's is this great little bar in Grove City, Ohio, right outside of Columbus. If you don't know Grove City, Columbus, you can get to Columbus and you can Google your way to Grove City. It's fine. My very, very dear friends who are family, they've been in my life for, 16 plus years. Literally their kids are my nieces, and I would take them in a heartbeat if they ever needed me to take them in. I would do anything for them. I love Brian and Sarah. They have been such amazing friends, like over the course of 15, 16 years, but I mean, really since they opened their bar September 21st, we've just obviously became closer, and I love the shit out of them. And they own this bar, and they put their heart and soul into opening this bar. And early yesterday morning, it caught fire. Not sure what happened, but it is awful. The devastation is awful. And God, I can only imagine what they were feeling standing there, because I know if I were home and I were there, I'd be devastated. It's sad. I'm so sad for them. I'm sad for the community. It was such a cool little place. But with that being said, we're gonna rebuild. I'm gonna be bartending again on Sundays for Wing Day. And it's gonna be better than ever. And honestly, I know that this whole like staying at home thing sucks. And for small businesses, you people who are working from home, complain about staying at home, you're dicks, okay? Think about the people who have these small businesses who they not only had to lay off everyone because they don't make 10% of what they were making when they were open, because now they can only do carry out. So they can't pay for their staff, and then so that happens. There was a flood that happened that kept them from being able to do carry outs one day, and now this. So it's like the devastation is just heartbreaking. So we will rebuild. Please continue to love and support Blue Willies on Facebook. It's great. It's a great place. Yes. So I'm going to continue to update you on stuff as I find out, as they continue to start rebuilding, and when we open again, because we're going to open again, and it's going to be a fucking party. So there's that. So let's go to happy stuff. So happy stuff. My friend Elena. Damn girl, you're getting double called out here. So she is one of my friends that I met through my love of CrossFit. I CrossFit. You can't tell. Okay, you can't tell, but it's fine. She sent me my very first care package today, and it is amazing. I'm so happy. Like, literally, I was so excited to see it. She got me this. It's a little sign that says, "You got this." It's backwards because it's the camera. She got me like a coloring book and some color pencils, and the coloring book is says, "You're fucking awesome." Thank you. Oh my gosh, some jerky, some protein bars. I'm trying to look and remember. Some applesauce, some tuna. Not many people will be excited about tuna, but it's not. I don't have a lot of options, so I'm excited about tuna. And then she sent me a handful of hand sanitizers and some soaps, and I couldn't be more thankful for it. It literally, I'm so excited. So look for it on my I took a picture. It's going to be on my Instagram page, my Facebook page, so you guys can see what she sent me. It was so very thoughtful, and I'm so appreciative, and I'm so appreciative for all of you constantly watching and following and sharing my journey and commenting. And it's so crazy to think that, I don't even remember what normal is anymore. When I look outside and everyone's wearing masks and everyone's afraid to touch everyone. I mean, please don't touch me, because I'm not that person anyways. But it's crazy to try to think back to what normal was. What's the new normal gonna be? Who freaking knows? But it's crazy. The world is a crazy, crazy place. And with that, I bid you adieu, because I'm going to bed. I love you all. Thank you for following. Love you all. Bye.